Hydra versus Dream.
No, Zerg starts to the top left of the map. It is Hydra. Down one game in the series. Daedalus Point, his map choice. This is the map that he won against the Terran opponent the first time they faced each other today in the best of 3. Can he do it again now? We're gonna find out. Dream starts at the bottom right of the map for Team MVP in blue. Has the 1-0 lead in the series already, thanks to a victory on Altazim's Stronghold.
Let's see what build he wants to choose. I think the way this map works is a Zerg player will pick it because there's a lot of run-by potential. There's a lot of counterattack potential. It's very difficult to wall. Even if you want to do like a roach attack, for example, on 2 bases, it would be a lot easier on this map. The reason why a Terran might use this map to his advantage is because the 3rd base is pretty far away. It's not the furthest away 3rd base, but you can do a lot with that, with Hellions, Banshees. And then the natural is very exposed for Hellion run-bys, as we've seen in previous series as well. So Dream probably, he's taking his gas now. Only time will tell, but I think it'd be crazy not to do it again. He knows that the way he played it last time, he dominated Hydra. Hydra looked like he had no chance. And he just made one critical mistake that cost him the game.
I really think that Dream's chances to go into Codes right now are absolutely gigantic.
Yeah.
I don't think that he knows what happened in the first series, and he's looking at this and is like, no, this time I'm gonna focus, I'm gonna win this, I got this already, this is the lead that I have. Even if I lose here, I have the map choice now. I'm not gonna lose that game. I really, like, if we have 4 Terran players in Codes, we need to have a Photoshop of the Fantastic Four with, like, the faces of all 4 of them. It would be so crazy if they would be the ones to really leave their mark, their footprint on this Codes season.
Well, the thing is, no matter what, if we have 3 or 4, they're like legends. They're the ones who, besides Maru, Maru is like the leftover. He's the leader. But the rest of them have fought what seems to be an adversity in the metagame right now, or just the groups they got. They were the ones who made it. Drone will win this fight, by the way, if he waits. There he goes.
The one thing is really, like, you think about what happens if we actually have one group in Codes that contains all the Terran players that advance. That would be absolutely, I mean, that would be hilarious. I don't think it's going to happen, though. But we're not there just yet. We have to wait what Dream is going to do in map number 2.
The funny thing is, if you have a group of Terrans all together, then at least 2 of them will advance out of the first round. But if you have them in 4 different groups, the chances of none of them advancing are actually much higher.
That's true, but also they could he could have all of them advancing.
It's also true, yeah.
I mean,
right. Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
This Reaper is going to get a little bit of damage done here. He's going to force a Spore.
And maybe another one.
Yeah, I should make another one. Or lose his drone, yep.
There we go. So already cancelling a few buildings and losing the resources here. Dream still active with the Reaper. We have speed started. Double Queen also on the way for the Terran player. There's the command center on the low ground, and he's going into his first into his first factory here, as well as a reactor. Second gas not taken in the main base just yet for Dream. Game number 1, he was relying a lot on Banshees.
This group of Zerglings will be cut off from the scouting. We'll see the command center, but nothing else. I'll even get to scratch that SCV. SCV's like, thanks, Reaper. That's really nice of you.
I was trying to nom away a little bit at the SCV, but didn't work out for him. Okay, here comes another command center immediately. Goes into the fast 3rd CC. And the Reaper still active here. The Overlord actually doesn't catch that.
Does not, but he could still. He's probably going to go and move it in a moment. He wants to see if the starport's being made anyways, so he's going to watch that barracks very closely with the switch. And if the barracks moves to the right, which it is... Oh, he moves down, though. I don't think he's going to see this.
I don't think he saw the... Oh, now he moves up. Okay, now he sees it.
So he sees both. Sees the tech lab being made, but he doesn't know if the tech lab is for Stim and a regular bio play, or if it's going to be for starport, because the starport was not shown. And, you know, I don't actually know if he's going to make a starport here. He doesn't have any started yet, and it starts to look less likely he's going to make it at all.
There's no starport, and there's currently already a tech lab, so it's going to be Stim.
There it is.
Bio. Alright.
Map's wide. It's a big map. A lot of run-by potential. And
It's not a bad choice. It's just like he did so well with Mech in the first time that he played this map that I really thought he would go for the same thing again. Just try to avoid the 1-2 mistakes that he made.
And he didn't do very well with his bio in Game 3. That cost him the series. So I kind of feel like... I'll reserve judgment until I watch him play. Maybe he's feeling a little bit better. coming off of his TVT win going into this series, but it was definitely not the best play I've ever seen from Dream, and for that reason I'm worried for him going for bio. He wants to poke here. He still has, without even the Banshees, some damage potential with these Hellions and the Reapers. And the Lings over here have to be careful not to overcommit. And the Queens as well. Get back, Queenies.
Yeah, Queens toying with fire here, literally. And one of them might get burned.
Die. Yep, one dies. It may cost him his Hellions, though. He stepped so far forward.
Well, he loses 2, kills a couple of Zerglings as well. Still okay.
That was not a bad trade.
No, gets the Queenie, and that's important. I mean, it's an extra Queen, but it limits the creep spread already, and also with the 3 bases, they inject for just a few seconds. Third Queen is popping out now. But we have the Harvest account, very, very similar. That is in favor of Dream, since he has the Mules. But of course, the Zerg play with the Lava mechanics can very quickly increase his drone count if he wants to.
He's, well, nice micro here by Dream. Wait till the last second. He's going to lose most of his Hellions, if not all of them. A Reaper goes down here. That Baneling was like a bit too defensive, but he's going to lose that last Hellion, I think. But he trades
12
okay.
kills on the Hellion.
When did this happen? Hello.
Hello, Baneling. Someone took a page out of Drew's book. And there we go. Baneling's moving in right now, going straight for the bust and immediately evacuating the low ground. But that means that the Lings will get into the... Oh, nice. I like that. He sacrifices a few, and, well, we have a bust anyways.
But he needs to bust instead of letting the Widowmine stop him. That actually is a game changer that he doesn't break that wall down.
Now we have 2 additional bunkers being started. That's
like
a
how
lot
the
of Banelings on the other hand.
Still on the low ground, he lifts it now, but...
Well, there are the Widow Mines, the 2 additional bunkers. They could save his life.
He's going to tank the shots with these Zerglings. 1 shot tanked.
But there's another one. Here we go. He's busting through. First one down, second one down. Widow Mine with a hit and getting it. No, that was not a good one.
The best hit he wanted there. And
So
now his
many
bunker is gone.
Banelings.
Bunker is gone. The add-ons are gone.
He
And
lost
so
too
is
many
this
harvesters
game.
already.
Way too many. Good kiting here with the Hellion, but he's going to need more than that.
That's triple CC. There's still triple CC. That counts for... No! Oh my god! Dream!
Dream.
Oh god, he just sacked 20 SCVs.
He's down to 8 versus 45.
Oh god, what he wanted to do was repair the bunker. He thought he would rally those Banelings into the bunker, and he was trying to repair. That was brutal. 20 there. With a good split, he might have been able to work against it.
Well, he might be able to come back with 3 CCs. His army is ahead now, and he has dropships coming out.
Yeah, but hold your horses there for a second. Usually when we talk about this, the Zerg player is on 2 bases, and this one is already on 3.
Still, I mean, it's definitely a horrible situation for Dream. But he has 1-1 upgrades over his opponent. He has those metabags. The lair isn't even halfway done yet. I reserve judgment until Dream fails to do damage. Combat shields are also almost done. They just finished as I was saying that. It's a terrible, terrible income for Dream. But
not unless Hydra really screws up. Like the third CC comes into, like we were talking a lot about the situations where a Terran player can drop down to 0 SCVs and then still come back if he has a triple orbital because of the mules. But that's usually the case when there's only 2 bases for the Zerg player. This time we have already 3 mineral lines, and even with the mules he doesn't even touch the income that we see for Hydra. So unless Hydra makes really massive mistakes against these drops, I do not see Dream come back from this. That was just too brutal.
Double drops coming. 1 Overlord gets picked off by Dream. And
I mean, Spire's on the way out as well.
Yeah, so is the Baneling speed. He lost a lot of add-ons Dream, that is, so he doesn't have as much production as he would like. These 2 Widow Mines actually not only kill the Banelings there, will kill every single Zergling, and both of them will... No, only 1 escapes.
Well,
2 Widow Mines enter, 1 walks out. And a lot of Overlords being taken out here.
Okay, there come the Zerglings, he needs those. And the Overlords, that's definitely annoying, because as soon as that Spire is done, he wants to get Mutalists. But where are those Lings that he built? He got 32, okay, there they come.
Yep. Gonna get the Spore, then lift into the main, it looks like. Doesn't get the Spore, but drop over here meanwhile. And without the Mutalist, this is exactly what Dream's gonna start doing, and that Widow Mine kills so many Zerglings. I don't even know how many, I don't want to know. He's actually gonna kill the rest of these Lings.
That's exactly what we said, if he doesn't throw. Hydra, don't take that too lightly. You are massively ahead, but don't overdo it.
This is Dream. With another Terran player, I'd say no. Like, even Supernova, I would say no, because Supernova's a calculated, slow mech player, but against the style of Dream, his harassment is almost unparalleled in this matchup, and he's going to make it work. At least he's trying to.
Well, we aren't there yet, but like, yeah, that's just a game that Hydra could throw. But now we have Spire in, and the creep spread is good on the map. That's going to help against the main damage that's going to be dished out later on. There's still 3 base against 2.
He knows some users are coming.
Split your army, buddy. You send a few to the high ground and a few to the low ground. You have enough Zerglings.
Gonna lose some drones here. Stops gas mining one of these bases.
Like, okay, now he has the Queen and is trying to take that out, but here come the Mutalisks as well. We have more Mutalisks coming in. 2-2 started for Dream, and Hydra is still... What is, like, he's losing too much there. There goes a Mutalisk, he gets the Medivac in the end, but he, well... He's still on 3 bases. 3 bases against 2, but yeah, Dream did a lot of damage with those drops, and he did a lot more than he should have done.
2-2's ahead for him. He is going to take a 3rd command center, and I would say that, well, let's see how much this does. Going into the main base, no turret here, or rather than natural. The main base is also exposed. And a few Marines come over, they're attacking an Overlord instead. And he actually loses a meter for this. And actually another one too, maybe?
Like, he's throwing units away, and he shouldn't do that. He's ahead, but why not just play it safe here? Sticking around and letting the Widowmine burrow and getting the shot off, there's no reason for that. He can take that 4th base, he can just dominate the map, shut down drop players, Overlords now everywhere to scout what's going on, spread the creep even farther so that you have a really good position if the champ player moves out with the ground army. Still ahead in the game, but he shouldn't really risk it. Like, for him, there's no reason to risk anything here.
This is nice. Nice little catch here. Good Overlord spot.
Yeah, but a bad, like, he should have just right-clicked. That was actually, once again, that wasn't well done. He is losing Mutalisk down there because of that Widowmine.
Well, he's going to get so much damage done here at the same time. And these Widowmines take way too long, and this might actually just break Dream. I mean,
it should.
He was basically hanging on by a thread of a thread. GG.
That's the good game, alright. Hydra did way too much damage with the initial Widowmine attack, and yeah, it was just this one move that we saw by Dream because he thought that the Widowmine, or the Banelings, would go straight into the bunker, and then they just moved straight into all of those SCVs. But this is the 1-1, and that brings us once again into map 3, and now it's not only the choice of map, but it's also the choice of what type of play does he want to execute. Bio again, or this time Mech on maybe Yonsu.
That would be a good choice.
I think it's going to be Yonsu again either way, no matter what he wants to do.
And I think I just really want to see a mech because that's the style that he seems to be the best at in this matchup. Bio, he seems to be a little bit weak.
I was very surprised that he played Bio last time that we saw him in Yonsu because it's such a great map for mech as well.
But he did Bio last time here and he lost, so either he Bios here and he plays better, or he mechs here and we see a completely different game. Hydra, on the other hand, is 1 win away from taking out our last Terran player here in Code. Terran players right now are getting scared, they're getting nervous, they're getting stressed out. They don't want Dream to let these things happen. They don't want Dream to cluster his SCVs, they don't want him to unscout Banelings.
Sweaty palms for Terran players across the world. Dream versus Hydra, game number 3.
Map is Yonsu again. Just like the previous series, can Dream give us a different result here? That's what everybody's waiting to find out.
Well, Yonsu is about to load, ladies and gentlemen. It is the last map in Code. It is Hydra versus Dream, Zerg versus Terran at the GSL Code. Brought to you by Colin Wolf.